ZSH with Cygwin. How can I configure ZSH to be the default shell under Cygwin?
Unless you're using Cygwin as a multi-user environment, in which case use CHSH as you would under a standard environment. Otherwise, you just change cygwin.bat to run ZSHLI instead of bash login and it will run as a login shell and NBSP. Of course, if you want to run multiple shells from startup, just create a set of .bat files to load different shells. SH, KSH, CSH, fish etc. Update. I felt I should update this to provide info on doing this without CHSH but still doing it on the Unix end. Edit the /etc/password file and replace occurrences of /bin/bash with /bin/zsh. This is effectively what CHSH would do, but this way you do it for all users in one go.
If I read your question right, you're looking for something else than what share supplies, which, granted, is pretty cool in its own right. The current version of Cygwin doesn't have an /etc/password file, and the system I'm working on has Windows account information in a domain database out of my control. Consequently, CHSH is no longer supported. I also found that bash is not hard-coded into the Cygwin script, nor is it hard-coded in any bat file. Turns out you don't need to fiddle with bat files at all. Searching for how to change my shell, I found some advice about mPassword. I added it to the mix. The man page said, I don't know why the spacing is so off. I then used the following command. mPassword C, set esx/bash/zshx, ta/etc/password. The next time you open a Cygwin terminal, it will go straight to ZSH. And that, I think, is what you asked for.
I just add the bin directory in the Cygwin directory to my Windows path environment variable and then either create a shortcut to, or just change the default Cygwin start menu shortcut to the same.
Copied from my answer on Stack Overflow. Instead of creating a password file, which Cygwin recommends against one, you could edit /etc/and/switch.conference add or edit the following line. The down/upside of this method is that, if you have multiple users, this change affects all of them. The up/upside is that it's dead simple. The only catch is that you have to restart Cygwin. If you do use mPassword after this change, it will use your new default shell for all users that are allowed to log on. The mPassword documentation says this. Don't use this command to generate a local /etc/password file, unless you really need one. See the Cygwin User's Guide for more information. I can't really find any solid reasoning in the user's guide, other than a mention that you'll have to regenerate the /etc/password and /etc/group files if your users and groups change, which I suppose is a decent enough reason. I can say that the process is somewhat error-prone for newbies.
Spontaneous.